Good morning, DJ. It's Tuesday, July 22. The time is currently 9:15 a.m. What's good, DJ? It is a good morning. Um, let's get into it then. Could have sworn I just made this full screen. Let's get straight into it. All right, today, not gonna lie, woke up 7:30, alarm went off, snoozed it, went back to bed. It went off, my alarm went off again at 7:50, snoozed it. Actually gave it like a 8-minute buffer as well on top of that. Woke up, lay down, didn't get up till like about 8 something. I was just bare tired, man. It was hard for me to wake up. That's just my biggest struggle of a life, really, waking up. um because I enjoy my sleep, DJ. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love my sleep. I love my sleep. But anyway, woke up, wrote down my goals. I read, I stretched, I meditated, I hydrated as well. I will still be continually hydrating as we go through this morning session. Okay, so got my morning routine in. Arrived at my desk. I'll say like 9:14. I just about a minute before I started this, a minute or two before I started this. As always, my weekly target is 5% and my daily target is $500. Mental check-in, feeling generally okay. All right, excited for my new what's the word I'm looking for? New things that I'm including in my model, all right, in my procedures and protocols. I'm excited to obviously collect more data on it and build more confidence. It's pretty excited to see what price action has in store for us today. All right, excited to grow and get 1% back as always. That's the goal when I'm in front of these markets. All right. Risk disclaimer, I accept any risk that comes to trading today. I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the game. Noose. All right, so we have we had Pal speak at 8:30. And we also, this is showing medium impact on Forex Factory. Yeah. But we had Pal speaking today. Okay, so we've had news today, making an optimal day to take a trade. Right. Risk going into today, we're at 3 and 2. Oh well, actually, which that's getting scrapped now. Risk will be determined by max risk, which will be 250 going into a trade. So whatever contract size is to risk $250, that's what will be going into the trade with, and obviously that will be worked out with the long short tool. So yeah, so that's risk determined will be max risk per trade is 250. Okay, so that's how we'll be doing risk moving forward. All right, so boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. News. News, we've done risk. Our weekly program going into this week was a buy program. Okay, let's go ahead and review price action overnight to see if anything's happened to change that weekly program for us here. I'm the trader. Capital. Anyway, anywho. Uh, dollar bill, y'all. All right, dollars retraced into this weekly busy. Okay, so let's see if it will keep price higher. All right, or if price will completely broke through it. All right, let's see if it keeps price higher to dig deeper into the 60-day premium and take this high over here into the inefficiency up here. Oh, well, next draw will be this inefficiency up here. And should it go any further up here? But from what I'm seeing here, all right, look like it's tanking. So let's see how price behaves in this busy, all right, or when it comes down into this 4-hour inefficiency. And we'll go from there. But overall, all right, dollar still risk on scenario. Okay, we're just getting a bit of a retracement. Well, we got the retracement into premium of the 20-day. Right, we're still in discount of the 60-day look back period. So from my current understanding of price action, okay, dollar still risk on scenario, meaning dollar, meaning NQ should be going higher. MNQ, NQ, MES, and ES, all of that. All right, MNQ. I'm just gonna focus on MNQ as the leading thing. I don't need to do MES because it typically the same, but obviously subtle nuances are different, but typically it's the same. Um, We still haven't come down into this basic inefficiency yet. I still want to see how price behaves when it drops down into this inefficiency. I want to see it keep price higher or whether we're going to come and take it and then take this low. Then obviously I'll be anticipating lower prices. But for my current understanding of price action, okay, Nothing's really happened in price to change my weekly program. Took that, this should keep price higher. And I still want to see this keep price higher as well. Till we take this low, which is the same as the daily. I'm still electing to be in a buy program until this low goes here. And it depends on how the low goes, because it can just wick it and just continue higher. All right, so it depends on how price behaves when it trades back below this low here. So, yeah. So for my current understanding of price action, nothing's really happened in price to change my weekly program. Okay, I'm electing to stick with the buy program. Let's carry on, because we go do it twice nowadays. So let's get on with it. I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the dailies, and you know. DJ, that's what I've been trying to figure out. Probably should have figured it out last night. We have 1, 2, 3. Hello. 1, 2, 3. So I believe that low was here. Okay. Bless me. Undo everything there. And let's just this is it. Let's just grab it. Into today. Right there. That's this low. This low. Yeah, this low. Oh, or this will be new, right? So now I can figure out another way to do that. Hold on. Cool. Oh, need this high. Done the lows, gotta get this high. And this high. All right. I'll figure out a better way to do that later because I don't like it like that how I've been doing it, but we digress and we move. Let's get on with it. Because that took me 4 minutes and I still have to do it for this too. Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely gotta figure out a better way for that. Anyway, we need London, Asia, London low. Oh my goodness. What just happened there? Same there. Oh my goodness. One minute till opening bell. We are in the premium of the range. One, two, three. Kicking off, taking dealing range buy side and grabbing London buy side as well in premium. But I'm still here, so I'm still here. Yep, this low. Tiny, tiny gap on both, really and truly. Up to 17 as well. Oh, golly, that took longer than expected. Need to work on that. Yeah, definitely need to work on that. Bloody hell. Oh, didn't arrange. Valid. Or will be the loss by value gap of entry. We'll pay attention to that. Again, it's null and void. You can keep price higher, right? Nothing there. Midnight open. Yeah. Or in like my no man zone. Breaking out dealing range to the sell side here. We go AM session below price. Mhm. Taking AM session sell side. We have time, we have dinner range, we have the premium, and some tea. You need a bit more constructive shift of it. And the price was technically above midnight open price, so we had all five there. Solid trade. -1 would be getting smashed there. That would be like a 2-contract trade. Okay. Breaking out didn't range the downside on ES there. Why don't I have this on here? I wasn't extended. My God. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Bang, 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 bang. Ooh, just falling off the screen there and taking a nosedive. Anyway. Plunging. -2. Look at the 7 contracts here. If it confirms this buy here. Sevens, 506, 14. I'm interested in that. Five, 2, 5. D. Well, I'm in on the right account here. Order filled. Three, 4, then 5. Yep. The timer, I should wait till maybe post 10 o'clock. But we're still in the macro. Well, tiny fair value gap there. So tiny might actually be insignificant. But who knows? Send me your location. That tiny insignificant fair value gap might be what saves my my trade. Post 10 o'clock trade. My goodness. Something needs to be done about that. Something definitely needs to be done. Open range, buy side and sell side. About to be confirmed in 5 seconds. This one had SMT as well. This set of fails, I'll be reevaluating doing something with the trade, either taking something off or reducing risk. This low fails. Oh, definitely if we lose that this one. Let's see. 15-minute sell then. 49.50 for the This lady and her Google account, a new sign in on Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max. Which one of them got iPhone 15? Time and price, right? Time wise, looking back now, it would have been best to just wait till the 10 o'clock, post 10 o'clock. Remember, I said that if I missed the trade here, then early as it can start, I can get into another trade as post 10 o'clock. So that would have been the setup here, partial here, and you'd be taking measure. Well, no, another partial right here, right? So this trade here comes up here. So cool. Q. Yeah, that was probably best to wait on that. And we got time, yes, post 10 o'clock. We got dealing range, yes, we're in a discount. We're below midnight open price. We got SMT, and we had the market structure shift. Woo-wee! But this tiny fair value gap, I would have been wary of it though. But it's good to know that obviously, regardless of the size of the fair value gap, as long as I can see the fair value gap physically, then yeah, it consummates a setup. So Mhm. Hmm, cool. Even this tiny one, like there's a fair value gap there. I'm like, yeah, if I have to like zoom in like this, I don't want no parts of it, which is fine with me, really and truly. But the other one, I didn't really have to zoom. This one I could see it without having to zoom and stuff. So, all right, lesson learned for today. Regardless of how this trade plays out, okay, I got 1% better just by being here. Understood that this was a viable setup. Cool. I'll take a look at it back when I'm done. Because we're still in the premium, even though it dropped into a discount. It didn't give you a buy coming up, so that should have been cool. Understood. Technically, we did have time as well because we had 950 macro, but it could have just continued lower, right? So just to be on the safe side, just wait till about post 10 o'clock, and then obviously you would have got this beauty of a setup here, and it would have allowed you to partial while this trade hasn't allowed you to partial anything yet. Understood. Really, when it's the range is this big, I need to have something in place. Maybe take something off here as well. Yeah. We're coming to premium of the range, right? So be aware that it doesn't have to come into a deep premium to hit my partials if price is, gonna trend lower. But it's approach and trade for me, so and it's out of my hands now anyway. So regardless, it's in the market and my management's hands, and I will be taking lessons from it, regardless of what happens. Outcomes out of my hands. really set to get in at what, 7 contracts are going at 5, 2 less. That's because I'm already down, you know. This trade would be going to break even here. The post 10 o'clock setup would be going to break even. See, I got them crazy. Yeah. I mean, Q still wouldn't have given you an entry, really. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, unless you're going on the fifth fair value gap here, which is not part of our thing. So 2, 3, 4. Yep, didn't come back though. Maybe one above it probably would have tagged almost a little of this. 8625. So we'll be looking at 8725. 8. Order filled. Thank you. In the 87. Yeah, would have tagged you in. No, would have tagged you in. But this trade allowed us to take something off though. Is that 57 bucks? 60. Now wish this down to 155. I see what else this trade will offer us. Just been hit. Two, three. I don't know, is this take some, well, for pro trend trades, this will only be moved to break even and not take something off. For counter trend trades, I will take something off here. Yeah, think it's fair. But they'll all be moving break to even there as well. So just make it simpler, you know what I'm saying? I don't want too many complications. I want to know where I get in and where I get out, where I partial.
Obi a bi iPhone 15 Pro Max na Junior me wada shoe trainers man or shoe tech sports talent. And free school bag is also papa for the public people. But also papa for the captain said it be one of the my friend named phone and I shop before now what they did. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for him to come back and maybe start. Why? That's
I don't know why is my phone beeping. That's me. Bring on your body all day. Baby, won't you come my way? Eh, you don't need no bed. Everything's on my time. And you ready to ride, I can take you anywhere. Hanging on, these niggas wouldn't dare. You know you're fine. This ain't even fair, yeah. The way you move your body. This trade probably would have been more contracts. Yeah, I'm looking at 11 here. Took something up there. Took something up here. Need to break even here. Would be anticipating this here and take something out. So 11, how would I have broken that up? Let's say 11, and I even got in at 10. I could take it's a pro trend trade. We'll take 2 off here. We've got 8 to spare. 3 here. We're at 5. And 5 left. 2, 2, and then 1. Yeah. Could have worked it out like that. You know, yeah, all day. You know, everything's on my time. And you ready? Can take you anywhere. Yeah, you know, you're fine. This should be moving fair, yeah. Cecily's. Time. And then price, baby go. Time. If you missed that 9:30, wait till 10 o'clock. Yeah, we took something up to 11. Yeah, we took something up here. Maybe just what? What if I take up here? Take there. So if it's 2, 2. 232. 5, 7. Yeah, we'll figure that out, but. All right, let me do a trade performance review in a bit here and be done for my morning session. Okay. Yeah, nothing I can do about the trade now, just about holding it now. It's allowed me to take something off, and I'm grateful for that. Now, if it comes and take me out where we are at, it'll be for $100 of a loss, because then I'll lose that as well, right? Be like $100, and I was risking what, about 190 something. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, I'm taking it to 3 and not 4. $11.11. Set an alert here for move to break even, because that's what I'll be moving to break even if it gives it to me. Yeah, so trade performance review. What I did well today, all right, is that I showed up, okay, got 1% better. I gained experience and I learned lessons that will take into my next trading session. What I learned today is that, I was good to take this trade. Even though it looked like it took open range buy side, which should have been my first go ahead and go to. Where time was correct, it was right at 9:30, right? We're in the premium list dealing range. We're above midnight opening price. Well, price was I would be entering close to midnight open price, but the setup formed above midnight opening price. We had SMT and we had the market structure shift. So we had all 5 things lining up there. That should have been a trade. That should have been like, oh, go on. But I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't confident on the trade, so that's why I did nothing, right? So, which is fair. Data collected on my part, and I'm happy and pleased that I didn't get involved in the market when I wasn't feeling comfortable with the trade. Okay, and I just taped read it. Okay, now I know next time. All right, if I go all 5 like that and it's right there, then I know next time I can jump on board on the train and capitalize on the drop down, the manipulation down. Even gave me another opportunity here. All right, it's still in the premium, still SMT. So right, we still had all 5 actually. Yeah, all 5 market structure shift here. Yeah, well, close to midnight open price, which is fair, close enough for me here. All right. But yeah, so lesson learned. Um, got 1% better being here, so I'm happy and excited about that. Also another thing I learned, not I learned, but like need to reinforce again is the time, right? Which was fine. 9:50 macro, not bad. It can start as early as 9:50 macro, but really and truly, if we've had a 9:30 setup, all right, then I want to be waiting till after 10 o'clock, okay, to be anticipating a setup. All right, that 10 o'clock post 10 o'clock setup was much better set up, well, in terms of obviously hitting targets and getting something out of the market, moving to break even, right? So yeah, so I would take that over anything really and truly, over like getting more, like making more in the trade. I'll take, yeah, just give me my partial, give me whatever I need to get easy, quickly, move to break even, so I don't have to like, worry about the trade really and truly. So that's what I learned from today. Where I fell short, I would say today would be not waiting. All right, what we just talked about, not waiting till post 10 o'clock, because I already had said that. That's what I'm gonna do if I miss. Well, the earliest if I miss the 9:30 setup, I'll be waiting till after 10 o'clock. Okay, to anticipate a setup. All right, so I need that. I need that. I need to remember that. I need to remember that. That is something that needs to be remembered. Okay. 10 o'clock post open when you're right. That's what I have here. Cool. All right. Cool. So that's where I fell short. Also where I fell short would be wake up time today. Yeah, morning routine. I got my morning routine in. Chart wise, this was really the only trade I took today, which was fair. Wasn't clean on NQ, but was clean on ES. In hindsight, obviously, we know to wait for the post 10 o'clock setup, which was much better. All right, which I wouldn't be really worried about the trade right now because I would be at break even after three partials. So, yeah, cool. So that's it. That's where I'll say I fell short today. How I can improve for next day, next trading session is just keep doing what I've been doing. All right, keep sticking to my procedures, my protocols, and my processes. Okay, don't deviate from it. Don't let short-term adversity, all right, detract me from what I got going on here. Okay, just keep following my process, and the outcome is out of my hands. I showed up today. The trader showed up today, and she did her job. Right, she let the analyst lead, and that's pretty much all I can ask for when I'm in front of the market. So happy with my performance today. All right. Once I entered the market, all right, that trade was out of my hands. All right. Regardless of the outcome, is not up to me, right? It's up to the market. It's up to my trade management, okay, to now do the heavy lifting because I've showed up and I've done my part. But yeah, um, really, really good morning session. Okay, we got to see the drop down, the manipulation of well on a typical buy day. All right, which we are in the buy program, and this could be all it gives us. Right, we're back in the premium here. Okay, we've come back into the premium of the dealing range, and it could price could want to continue going lower. Right, we did get a 15-minute sell and all that. So yeah, 1 hour as well. Mad one. Yeah, 1 hour. So. The intermediate time frames are screaming, lower pricing right now with the setups that we've got. Okay, so we drop down into that daily busy. Okay, I do want to see keep price higher. Could be potentially getting a sell here. But until we take this low, I want to see this keep price higher. So, but yeah, yeah, brilliant morning session. Yeah, I was saying we got to see the drop down, the manipulation. This is a typical buy day, what we'd be anticipating, right? 9:30, we want to see that drop down. Sometimes it gives us the opportunity to partake in that drop. Today, it did give us two opportunities to partake in the drop and then to catch it back up if that's what it wants to do, right? That's what we anticipate on when we're in the buy program. Like we're obviously anticipating each day to be a buy day. Not all days are going to be a buy day, obviously, clearly, but that's the schematic and the daily profile that we're anticipating because of being in the buy program. But anyway, yeah, DJ, that's it for me this morning session. Brilliant, brilliant morning session. I'm very proud of myself. Yeah, it was very nice to watch this. Now I know for future reference, obviously this will be a fine trade for me to get in. So yeah, it was very solid. I like that. I think I like the ones that take the structure, but either way, this one would have been fine. And yeah, well, this one does take the structure, so you would be in this one. But that's a tiny fair value gap that you had to squint for, and I'm not interested in those kind of fair value gaps. But other than that, DJ, I pretty much enjoyed this morning session. I need to obviously work out a way to do the highs and lows, the daily highs and lows, because obviously today took me a little bit longer than usual, obviously because I'm still trying to adjust to this new chart layout. So either I'm gonna do it before I start DJ, or I can't do the day and the night. Yeah, I'm gonna have it done before I'll come to the chart before we kick off DJ. So when we get to that part, everything is just done and we just jump straight into the business because that kind of took a little bit and I really didn't get to really focus on 9:30 kickoff. When 9:30 kicks off, I really want to be just not having to do anything, just paying attention to everything's already on there, just paying attention to price action and the setups are formed. Like this one formed right at 9:30 and obviously I was kind of distracted as well. So and I also obviously didn't feel comfortable, but if obviously I had all the time and focus in front of the chart, I would have thought differently. And obviously this probably would have capitalized on this one as well. But either way, I'm happy, being in it and happy to have taped already, regardless of what happened this morning. So anyway, that's what I can do to improve for next day, next trading session. Make sure my key highs are already on there so that I'm not like 9:30 scrambling to, get everything on there. But yeah, so that'll be it for me, DJ. We'll keep you posted on this trade when we come back for PM session. Obviously, you'll know what would have gone down already, because I'll show you price action and stuff. But anyway, that's it from me. You know the deal, DJ. I'm the trader, signing out. Good luck, good trading, happy hunting.